freediving can help a lot of people regain that inner peace and that connection with nature, in this case, the water. I'm Wildor, I'm a freediving instructor, and I'm part of this project to help the guys in their journey through the experience of apnea. We've got 4 keen divers who want to experience something new in their life. They want to experience freediving, and they're ready for this attempt. I'm almost envious of them because I remember the first time I started freediving and got to taste this feeling for the first time, how special it is. And they're in for a great adventure.
Men and water, a relationship that dates back to our origins. After 9 months spent in a liquid environment made of 99% water, apnea comes naturally to all newborn babies. They all have the swimming reflex. When immersed in water, they automatically hold their breath and start moving their arms and legs. Their reconnection with water occurs instantly. With time, our underwater abilities start fading and even disappear due to our land-based lifestyle. That can even cause some people to develop a certain fear.
My name's Samanta. My friends call me Sam. I am aquaphobic, or more precisely, I'm scared to put my head underwater. I think the fear was just that I learned to swim too late, and I don't have the understanding of how my body works in the water. I'm not used to water, and I always kind of tried to avoid any water. I have never gone on vacation to somewhere super warm to swim, for example, because at this point I don't take any pleasure in swimming. It's more scary experience. It's time for me to overcome this. I need to go back to the basics and start from the beginning and learn not to be scared, understand how things work, how my body works underwater. But water is the one thing that I'm scared of.
Elle est bonne.
Non, mais combien de...
De profondeur?
Ouais.
Là, c'est là où t'as pied.
Ok.
Ok, donc moi ce que je vais te demander juste, c'est est-ce que tu te sens capable de nager ou pas là? Là, non.
C'est combien la profondeur là?
Là, c'est 3 mètres. Okay. Ça va. Ouais, de toute façon, je te vois. Hein, y a pas de...
Ok.
Non, mais écoute-moi, ce qu'on va faire, c'est que déjà, tu vas souffler comme ça.
Avec le nez?
Avec la bouche.
Avec la bouche?
Ouais, tranquillement, tu essaies de te détendre en soufflant tout doucement. Vas-y, c'est parti.
Je peux pas rentrer dans l'eau, je bloque trop.
Est-ce que tu peux juste te mettre comme ça? Voilà, ok, super. Moi je veux que tu le fasses mais plus longtemps.
Ok.
D'accord? Genre.
Ok.
Je veux juste que tu te rendes compte que tu peux souffler pendant 5 secondes. Je compte. T'es prête?
Okay.
On y va. 1, 2, 3, c'est parti. 1, 2, 3, 4. Et t'as fait 4, pas mal, je veux que tu fasses 5. Fais vite. De toute façon, je vais te faire des choses que tu peux faire.
Okay.
Donc je veux juste que tu prennes de l'air par la bouche.
Je pense qu'il faut que je me calme juste un petit peu.
Mais justement, de souffler, ça va te permettre de te calmer. Parce que quand tu expires, tu évacues le CO2. D'accord? C'est le CO2 qui te donne envie de... Voilà. Donc prends 5 secondes. Et si tu fais pendant 5 secondes, tu m'entends. 2, 3, 4.
Je sais pas pourquoi je n'arrive pas. Je sens trop angoissée et je ne comprends pas. Ça me...
Oh non mais...
Ça me gêne.
Ouais, non, t'as pas à être gêné. C'est le chemin nécessaire, je dirais, le temps qu'il faut.
Mais combien de temps?
mais non, mais en fait, c'est l'occasion de faire preuve de courage. Il n'y a pas de courage sans peur.
I feel that there's a lot of things missing that I can't do because I'm scared. So I want to overcome that. And diving, it's a world that has been completely inaccessible to me because I can't immerse myself at all. So doing this challenge of overcoming my phobia and going and doing the freediving is it's just another challenge that's gonna open me new horizons. To be really honest, I've never heard about freediving ever in my whole life. I've seen documentaries about people freediving in Asia, like the tribes that do it. But I've never imagined that it's actually a discipline where people compete. I did see the movie Le Grand Bleu, which is a very famous French movie before, but I don't know why I didn't even make the connection that it's actually freediving.
The first time I ever heard of freediving, I thought to myself, that sounds really, really crazy. There's no way I'm ever going to do that.
En venant aux Philippines et en apercevant des gens faire du freediving, vraiment de l'apnée, c'est-à-dire plonger directement à la verticale, entendre parler de 10, 20, 30, 40 mètres, pour moi ça me paraît complètement improbable. C'est un immeuble. Pour évoluer dans mon sport, on se dit voilà, il faut qu'on travaille un petit peu notre respiration pour gagner en assurance dans les plus grosses vagues ou pour rester plus longtemps dans l'eau, gagner en capacité, gagner en endurance. Je pense que ça peut être que bon. Un travail sur la respiration, un travail sur le mental. Je suis vraiment curieux de connaître les clés pour voilà, contrôler son corps, contrôler son esprit et descendre à 10, 20, 30 mètres. Ça, c'est quelque chose qui m'impressionne encore un petit peu.
On va voir si avec l'apnée, ça va le faire.
Freediving and this trip will change my life for sure. To which extent, I don't know, but it will change it a lot.
So AIDA 1 is really like beginner course for someone who has never done freediving before. It's from 0 to 10 meters. There's no requirement for the depth or anything. It's just like big discovery course in one day. The AIDA 2 is a bit more complete with a bit more theories. If the equalization is working well, you are able to go a little bit deeper, from 10 to 20 meters.
Within the theory, we sort of learnt a little bit about what the body is capable of doing. It's quite surprising to hear some of the things that you're able to do and how much longer you can actually hold your breath than you would imagine without hurting yourself.
Yes, I felt very reassured. I understood everything. I remember some anatomy classes from school about how our body and oxygen and blood flow functions, and everything made a lot of sense.
So this is something that happened with the buoyancy. So if you go in the ocean, you take a big breath and you stay on the surface, you're floating on the surface. Yeah. If you go to 10 meters and you stop moving, you might be around your natural buoyancy. So you should not coming up, not going down. Yeah, you should be neutral. If you go a bit deeper than this, you should start to sink down. Yeah, free fall. So practice this in the ocean. Important also with the equalization is to do it very often. You don't wait for the pain or the discomfort in your ear, otherwise it can be too late. What happens is just that there's the eardrum here, the middle ear inside, and here like the outer ear. The middle ear is here, and there's so much pressure that the eardrum is like pushed inside. That's what gives you like pain or discomfort. And when you equalize, it goes back to the normal. It goes back to the normal.
Everything was essential about the theory. Everything was essential to know. And yeah, the theory is just the theory. And when I arrived in the swimming pool, was something else actually.
The pool is not very cold. That's fine. So who wants to start? Girls or boys? Ladies first.
Ladies first. Always the same. So we started the practical session in the pool with some relaxation with the snorkel, but I have my feet on the ground or my knees on the ground, and I can control the complete situation. And I have never used a snorkel before in my life. That was, again, a first time for me. I was rather scared because it's, again, something new, a new tool that I didn't even know what to do with it. And it was just a little moment of distress of, okay, so now I have this thing in my mouth. I need to go underwater with my head. What's going to happen? So I just did it, and it was fine.
Slowly take your last big breath. First with the belly, then with the chest.
You are very relaxed, you really listen to what your instructor is telling you. So imagine something nice, imagine you're on the beach, relax your body, and you can really feel that like the tension goes away. The moment he says, okay, relax your back, relax your arms, that really helps to kind of tell the mental, okay, no, stop it, it's fine, you can still do it. And obviously, you put a lot of trust in your instructor and say, he knows what he's doing. So if he's telling me that I can do it, I probably can do it. So just try harder. That's the moment when everything around starts to distract you, that you have the urge really to wanting to start to take breath. So people, street sounds, the fact that Lucie next to me already came out of the water, and I was thinking, how long am I here? Like the mental saying, she's out. Like you have to get out, you need to breathe. And this is what happens in the last moments.
Good? I'm okay.
Your legs were not
Very good.
No, I
yeah,
could not
his
relax.
legs were bent.
Yeah, you
felt
are not very relaxed in the position.
But did you feel
Something, yeah.
it? Yeah.
Start to feel a bit moving in the belly.
Good job.
Very nice.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, Remy. Oh shit, yeah.
I really feel the urge there. I mean, I knew we were all together, like I can a little bit push, not that much, but it's good.
It's not a competition.
No, I know, but I mean...
Put it aside.
It felt longer. It felt longer. I can't tell for sure, but it felt longer. That one was better. Yes, that's relaxing. Okay.
I spent 1 minute in the water, quite surprised myself. I know I can stay longer than that. I have to pass this limit. I don't know, something stressed me too much.
That's where you sort of have to start challenging your mind and your body, because the body is also sort of telling you, you know, it's not okay, it's not okay. And you know it is okay. I mean, that's what the whole theory session is about, that we know that we can keep underwater.
That's good. Just to give you an idea, when we'll be in the water, in the ocean, going down like 10 meters and coming up, it's about 20-25 seconds.
Oh, okay,
down
it's
and up.
nothing.
Yeah.
Just,
Wow.
but of course we're doing some movement,
Of
so
course,
Yeah.
you are moving, you are swimming or using the rope, so it will be, you will not be able to dive that long as you are doing the static dive. Sure. Okay?
the idea of diving down to 10 meters doesn't bother me at all. I mean, that's something that I do with scuba, and 10 meters is you quickly reach it. But the idea of doing that on one breath, that I've never been able to hold my breath for, say, 2 minutes like I did today. So how far can I actually go on one breath? That's sort of the question I've got going in my head. Will I panic at any point? I'm really happy just to have my oxygen supply. And for me, I really think that because with the freediving, the focus is on doing it all on one breath and to be very efficient with your movement and also with your energy consumption, I think it's going to have a huge effect on how I will be able to scuba dive. I'm a bit nervous.
I'm pretty excited, to be honest.
I think I have no words. I don't know if I'm ready or if I'm not ready, actually, for tomorrow.
first time I'm gonna put on fins in my whole life, and I'm really kind of nervous about that. If something happens, let's say it's really, for you it's gonna be something minor, but for example like today with the mask and the fact that there was water going in my nose, like if that happens in the open, like I'm gonna freak out completely.
Obviously at the very beginning, we're not trying to go that deep. It really is a question of, it was our first day in the ocean and it's our first day trying to actually go for depth. So the very first aspect of that is really just to make sure that you feel comfortable going down. It's quite frustrating because you can literally see where you have to get to. It's just there. The thing is every time you make a dive, you have to do some equalization. And for the first time, I've been trying to do this equalization head first. So you dive, you've got your head going down first, then you sort of kick down with your flippers. And that's quite different to, say, scuba diving, where you're standing upright position. I was very surprised because I thought it would be a little easier to get at least down to, say, 5 meters. And already at 3 meters, I was starting to struggle. It's really important that you get the equalization right.
The other one was okay?
The other one was okay. I mean, I wasn't the only one who was struggling yesterday with the equalization. We were all a little bit sort of like in the same boat, talking to each other. Okay, what's wrong? Yeah, this ear. No, it's my ear on this side.
I think I was a little bit congested, so my left ear didn't want to equalize at all. Like, it was after 5-6 meters, I felt the pressure. I'm not used to the pressure. That's something really new to me.
Stop. Yeah, you want to equalize the left. The left? Yeah. The right side was working? Yeah, the right was basically good at first. Released a little bit the left one, but then got it more. Okay.
It's too many new things, like it's very, very scary.
I think it was the most scary, frightening experience I've done in my whole life. First time where the depth is incredibly deep. Basically, you just see a big blue thing under you, and that's all of it. You need to swim with the fins and with the snorkel.
Tu peux mettre fais ça. Juste la tête sous l'eau comme ça, tout doucement, comme ça. Juste pour mouiller tes oreilles, tu vas voir, ça fait rien du tout, vas-y. Vas-y, comme ça.
Ok.
Tu vas remonter aussi sec, tu n'as pas de ceinture.
Ok.
Vas-y.
Ça me fait
Ça te fait peur de... T'as l'impression que l'eau va te rentrer dans les oreilles? C'est la sensation de contact qui est désagréable.
Ou je sais pas, c'est juste d'avoir la tête sous l'eau, mais ok, je...
Ouais. Vas-y.
It is very scary. I should have a cardio. Because then you could measure that my cardio is 190 right now, probably.
Yep.
And you're supposed to try to free dive according to the lessons that you had the day before. And you have the waves hitting your head and stuff. So, and what happened at the end is even I got seasick.
Oh my God. I'm gonna need a shrink tonight. I could even feel my chest muscles compressing. You know, when you have the very stingy pain from the stress. the fact that I was, for those 1.5 hours or 2 hours, I really don't know how long we were there. It seemed like forever. I was so stressed and so tense that like I could, at the very end of it, I actually had to ask Nico, can I go back to shore? I just can't do this anymore. And I really just needed to just calm down and not be stressed anymore. Like, even the fact that it took me another 30 minutes on the shore to calm down, I mean, that has never happened to me, so I was scared.
When theory finished, I went straight to bed. I slept all the day. I was not able to do anything. In the middle of the theory time, I was more and more anxious.
Always have a buddy with you. It's very important. Never, ever freedive alone. An accident is very easy to happen. Like maybe you went a bit too far. So if you're alone and blackout, 200% sure, that's the end. If you have someone with you, just pick you up, bring you to the surface, wake up, and you wake up right away. So it's very important to always have someone with you.
I heard about blackout, this kind of word. I don't really feel, it's not nice to hear that. I thought about going down in the water, and I was more and more anxious.
When you're freediving, especially when you're getting into it for the first time and trying to learn all the skills, you're having to learn a lot of information and you're getting a lot of new knowledge and you're having to digest that, but at the same time, you're trying to perform something that is out of your ordinary life experience. You're really getting into something unknown. And to start to get comfortable with that, you need a safe environment, you need a comfortable, quiet environment. That's why the water conditions need to be good. It's going to take a little bit of work to get them comfortable and to get them easy with themselves. Lucie comes from a yoga background. Maybe for Lucie, yoga is something that is essential for her life to cope with her daily living. A lot of people who do yoga are not necessarily the most people who can control their minds and their fears the most. There are maybe people who need to do yoga because they are struggling with that very problem. She revealed her fears and she revealed the very reason why she does yoga, because she needs it. And I think she really picked a good thing for that.
good.
Just breathing.
Huh?
I was not sure.
Okay.
Too good.
Went to 5 meters.
I went to 5.
5.
Really?
Good.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm really happy.
That's good.
Yeah.
Today I was struggling with everything. I was frustrated, I was really struggling with my equalization. I couldn't get to an optimum relaxation, but for some reason I didn't feel like I could get proper good big breaths. Like every single breath I was taking at the top, it was sufficient, but none of them, like, you know, even if I did 10 in a row, there was none where I really went like, this is it. I've got a breath that I'm comfortable with that's really gonna last me. And so I think having already that mindset when you're going down It's not the right mindset, unfortunately. I just want to focus on enjoying myself going down. I don't want to have additional worries in my mind.
You're not going down. Good already, that was about 6 meters.
It was, I should have pushed it.
Oh yeah? You should have pushed it?
I think I should have pushed it, yeah.
It's alright, no need to push. We still have some time. Still have some practice, so no need to push.
The best I've done was 9 meters. I prefer to do just 5 and don't hurt my sinuses. When I'm going surfing, if the conditions are perfect, I can surf 4, 5, 6, 7 hours in 2 or 3 sessions. If I cut myself with a fin, I don't give a shit, I just keep surfing. If I have to spend the 3 next day totally like sore and everything, I don't regret it, I really like it. It's just the way I am. And in surf you can do it. In freediving, you really have to listen to your body. That's something I just learned. And the last open water session, I left the diving area because I can't do this. Like, there's no point to push it. I left and I chilled a little bit at the freediving school, but this guy will keep diving. And I really felt bad. I was like, I should be there with them because it's really nice to share this experience. You will see Sam fighting against her fear.
I am very stressed.
Very stressed.
And I've put so much pressure on myself, invisibly during the night, I think.
Okay.
That I'm trying not to think about it, and I will try to have fun, but it's not easy.
Don't think about it. Just take some time to relax, close your eyes, and whenever you feel ready, take your last big breath and give it a try. Just a few meters, it's perfect. Equalization. Feel pain?
No. I just started to cry in my mask like immediately because I was like, fuck. And I don't understand why. It's probably because I'm not relaxed and just everything's good. During the course, obviously I did overcome certain parts of the fear. So yes, now I can swim into the open water because it's not like the fear is just gone. It's just when the thought of the fear comes into your mind, because it does every time, it has become a managed one. And basically you kind of learn how to manage it. I think that's it for today.
Yeah, that's very good. That's very good. It's almost 5 meters.
It's not good, but
Huh?
it's okay. I'm tired.
Yeah, that's good.
And cut.
A lot of the guys had to struggle with equalization because equalization is usually related to maybe a bit of stress and maybe a bit of lack of technique. If you can't equalize, you can't, push your ears, or you can't go deep. But they got a lot of the basics in place. Nico went through all the techniques with them, the relaxation technique, the breathing, the finning technique, all the different disciplines. Mostly it's the mental aspect that needs to be overcome. As soon as you put yourself underwater and you start to go head down into what is unknown for you, you can very easily lose the relaxation. So it takes a bit of practice, a bit of time to really learn to relax your mind and relax your body. Usually when you relax your mind, your body starts to relax with it as well. They are keen divers and they want to get the most out of this, so it's going to be interesting.
Good. Is it better?
Much easier when you look to the rope.
When you look at the rope, yeah. Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
Good. Okay. When we head in the water, I was already like relaxed. I was thinking, well, my main problem was equalization. Don't be focused just on that. Relax yourself. Try to take more time when you're diving and to listen what was happening, like in my ears and my body. As soon as I realized I can equalize, I was like, okay, well, that's cool. Now let's see how far I can go. Okay.
How deep did you go this time?
9. I thought it was 10. I'm like, oh shit.
Awesome.
Good job.
The atmospheres were quite chill. There were no boat, no nose. Everybody was pretty chilled out. Even Sam was like, less stressed than the other day.
My general mood in the water was actually very relaxed. I was almost falling asleep on the buoy. I saw turtles. Oh my God. That kind of like, it was an additional bonus to make me feel really awesome because, yes, I just love turtles. Just everything was kind of falling in place. And Nico agreed that we should do it with the feet first because that's another technique and that one I'm okay with.
Good.
Reach the bottom!
You got the ball?
Yeah.
Very good.
I wasn't stressed at all.
That's nice.
Like even the equalization was really nice. Like not even a bit painful, you know, really nice. And during the whole descent, just at the very bottom, I started to get a little contraction. But like,
That's very good.
just the opposite of at the beginning of the session.
Okay.
So
Very good.
totally. Thank
Very
you
good
very
job.
much. Oh, I can't.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Yeah. I still don't manage to do it properly. I still don't know how to do equalization the right way. And so I'm feeling like I'm stuck, and especially mentally stuck, because the frustration is just like growing and growing, and I just want to do it. And I don't know why I don't manage to do it. I know that a lot of people say, okay, you should be proud of yourself, given from where you come, and you should be okay with what you did, because that's already a lot. No, I want to do more. A lot of the work, or a lot of the thank yous, go to the people that were with me in the water and who reassured me every day. I think they can see when I'm scared, so they would always give me their hand and be like, come here. And I almost felt at the end of the course that people were overly protective. Like I was like, I'm fine, I can now swim, let me go, don't touch me, don't touch me. And just swimming away by myself. But yeah, that was very reassuring and just very kind. I felt like I'm surrounded by a family who's gonna take care of me. So this is why probably the #1 rule of freediving is never swim alone, never freedive alone, have a buddy with you.
I'm still struggling with my equalization. I'm not feeling as worried about it anymore. I sort of feel like the body just needs a few days of rest. I went as deep as I could. Wasn't particularly deep. I think it was maybe 6 meters. You know, it's okay. It's I was really looking forward to going properly deep and having that sense of achievement of, okay, this is unreal now. Now I'm seeing it as just, I can see the rope and I'm thinking, oh, I'd like to go down there. The mind I'm trying to keep very focused and relatively empty so that I'm not getting distracted by all of these thoughts. I mean, I'm definitely not thinking about what I'm going to do next week or work or flying or, you know, it's really, I am focused on the here and now. And I'm curious if it changes the deeper you go. Does a fear spring back into the mind? Like, oh my God, I'm deep, do I need to come up now? Or can I maintain that sense of calm the whole way through? It's something that I'm really looking forward to experiencing and testing.
I took over Nico's role from Wildor through the rest of the journey in Palawan. So I was their mentor, their safety, and their instructor. They're going to experience freediving in its natural state, which is really about getting into the element of the water without focusing too much on the result of the depth or all the disciplines in place, just to be free and to be able to dive and be comfortable underwater with, of course, the new tools that they've learned to hold their breath more effectively and to dive safely. So I will follow them and I will help them really get the most out of this experience.
Juste pour vous dire, c'est la première fois que j'ai mis, que j'ouvrais mes yeux. C'est la première fois de ma vie. C'est un truc de malade. C'est trop cool. Et en plus, on est dans un truc de piscine. On verra qu'est-ce que ça va donner après. Freediving gave me something that I'm experiencing for the first time. It's like okay, now I can actually swim and I can go in the water. And I really wanted to just like enjoy and take my time and not feel pressured. I took it very lightheartedly. So I did say to Wildor, okay, please, just let me be myself and do my stuff. So that's what I ended up doing. But I had so much fun, like you can't even imagine the happiness inside of me that I feel like it's not the anxiety anymore, it's really like I can do it. I can swim and dive and I do my thing and I don't need anyone to hold my hand or be there for me. I just loved it without trying to push myself to do the meter dives, etc., etc.
When I first got in, I felt really relaxed, and immediately I felt that everything was going really well. We actually decided to drop a line to give us, a guiding point and also a depth marker. Immediately when I swam to the buoy where the line was attached, I could feel my heart rate going up and I started to get a little bit nervous. Will, who was buddying us, just said, just take your time. You've got all the time you need. And that helped because then I just put my face in the water for a while. And at some point, I sort of felt like I'd reached the moment where I was feeling really relaxed. I took one final deep breath and started going down. And as I was going down, I got to the 9-meter mark, which was often a bit of an issue for me. And right there, immediately, same thing. Heart rate starts going up, and I'm thinking, oh, Jesus, this is not gonna work. And I thought to myself, maybe it's really just a mind thing. So I'll just slow down a bit, and I'll just try this again. I took a moment, and then I did another kick, and immediately it was gone. I was completely fine. I'm thinking, okay, this is really interesting. This is just the mind sort of freaking out. And then a few more kicks, and all of a sudden you're in the hot layer.
And there is a particular thing in Barracuda Lake. When you reach 12 to 13 meters, there is a big layer of hot water.
So once I knew I was in the hot layer, that actually was a really calming effect. I think my whole body was at an incredibly relaxed state at that stage. I was moving relatively slowly, actually, down the line. And then I saw the black marker, which indicated that 15 meters was up. And then I passed the mark. I sort of had this moment of, oh, okay, it's there already.
I think I took a few seconds, feel a little bit the pressure, maybe scan a little bit, like see if I'm feeling contraction or if I'm feeling the urge to breathe, or if I'm feeling anything. And I was pretty much feeling good, like really, really good down there. Like everything was all right. I could have stayed longer maybe. It's just like the feeling to be there is really, really cool.
I'm not gonna look up, I'm just gonna stare and straight in front of me. And it's kind of, it felt a bit like a meditation moment.
I don't know about yoga and meditation. I'm brand new, brand fresh in this discipline. And I realized that I think freediving is really close to meditation. I just feel like it because when I was closing my eyes, my body was not really something important. It was just the mind, which was important.
And that's the best moment of the dive, when you have to go back up to the surface. Because you have the choice. Just push and go really fast and get released, or just is the moment you feel like, okay, now it's between the water and me.
On your way up, you're kicking really slowly. The rhythm is really slow. Your heart rate It's really slow too. Yeah, you're really feeling the place. It's like if the place allows you to do that, maybe, I don't know. But I felt really humble. It was really, really cool to feel the elements around you.
It's like if someone push you up slowly, 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 and you let your body go up slowly, slowly, slowly.
And for me, that felt maybe the first time I've had a dive where I've surfaced and felt like I still had air, like a lot of it. I'm good. I'm really good.
Maybe at the end I felt like some urge a little bit, but nothing that I cannot handle.
And then you reach the surface. And the magic is gone. Because it was so good. And you want to try again.
That was really cool dive.
That was a bloody great feeling. At my current level of freediving, there's a lot I couldn't do yet underwater. So for right now, the scuba is still really, really helpful to me. And also just maybe because I'm not too sure how long I've ever stayed underwater in one go. It's something I still have to explore. Exactly how long I can stay underwater and how to move efficiently. I was genuinely impressed with the fact that, yeah, you feel less constrained when you're freediving. You really feel a lot freer. Whereas when you're scubaing, you're sharing the world, but you're an alien in that world. And as a freediving experience, you're one with that world down there. So it's quite a difference.
You're like a dolphin over there, you know? You're trying to. You're trying to, so yeah, just go for it, do it.
Freediving is definitely going to continue being something that I want to learn and want to practice. It's an incredible feeling to be that free underwater, to really belong in the water without restriction. And that's not something that I want to just give up as a one-off experiment. That would be too sad.
You're going for 30 seconds, 40 seconds underwater, you're going up, you just want to do it again. I really feel comfortable underwater, I really like it. Maybe it's always been like that. Maybe I belong a little bit over there. I'm feeling like I want to be in the ocean all the time. I've done it by fishing, surfing. In my place, I'm looking like all the time for a way to be close to the ocean. By learning freediving, I discover a new way, and you get closer to the underwater world. I don't know, I would like to spend more time over there.
I got a reconnection with the water. A reconnection with the water because I did 10 years swimming. When I was a kid, it was a swimming competition. It was really awesome for me. And I suddenly stopped this period of my life and I forgot how beautiful it is to be in the water. That's all. And so I feel I just got back something that I lost. It was awesome. That's why it's difficult for me to explain my trip because it was more, it's not about the places, the beautiful paradise, it's just more about what you got suddenly, what you built, what you lost, what you get back, what you missed and you forgot. The fact that I had a really great team with me, it was much easier to be connected to my inner child that I lost. And this is the most important for me. This is just amazing.
Anybody can experience joy in freediving, but I wouldn't go as far as to say everybody needs to or even should try freediving. Everybody needs to find their own way to live a life that they can connect with. Freediving worked for me, and it's working for a lot of people in the sense of reconnecting with nature because of the overstimulated environment that we are living in most societies. We've lost touch with nature, and as a human being, you're going to feel that you are losing touch with something that is ineradicable, that is in you, and it's going to always be part of your nature. This is what freediving is about, you know, to experience the pleasure on the water, to feel yourself and be at one with the ocean.
Trip has been an incredible experience. I've not really said much about the other people that I've learned to dive with, but all of them share, you know, a passion for doing something a little bit adventurous. And every one of us has something that we're good at and also some things that we're not good at. So as a whole, as a team, it's been amazing having everyone around, helping each other, talking. Sometimes, like on the boat, everyone's just napping together, but it's been an incredibly sort of experience of bonding, and I have been incredibly blessed and amazed at how everyone on this trip has been so awesome. I've made some completely new friends, which I hope to keep, and I imagine we'll be lifelong friends. We've shared some really incredible experiences. So yeah, thank you to everyone. It's been amazing.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Here's the end of the journey, but for me the journey will probably never end. Something I learned about aquaphobia that was a big lesson to me. Aquaphobia, I think, will never stop for me. But the puzzle gets bigger and bigger of not being scared. That was worth for me to take away from this trip. On top of the fact that now water is like, what? Don't waste your life being scared. Do this. Go have some aquaphobia lessons. It will change your life, I promise. So don't think that you will do aquaphobia courses and it's going to be over. This is not how it works. It's a work of a lifetime, but it's totally worth it.
Un jour,
Oui, je vais faire pareil.
tu feras
Je
ça.
reviens à Toulouse et on fait pareil.
Je te promets, un jour
Ok.
tu feras ça.
Ok.
Ça prendra le temps que ça prendra, Samanta, avec ou sans moi, avec un d'autre. Non mais c'est un gros travail. Ils ne réalisent pas tous ces gens-là, ce que tu fais là. Ils ne réalisent pas parce qu'eux, ils l'ont oublié.
Ouais.
Mais c'est un travail énorme. Donc je te félicite.
you.